Hi everybody, this is Maggie from Rock Paper Copy, doing a full website critique for Claudia of her website, Sasha and me. This critique is brought to you by Rock Paper Copy, and if you want to request a critique for your website, please find me on www.rockpapercopy.com and click critiques in the top. So here we go, we review the website of Sasha and me. We're on the home page and everything looks great. The branding is strong, so we know straight away these are pet products because there is a paw in the logo. There is a picture of the dog here, which is fantastic. I would recommend adding call to action to the image to say what you are selling, because from this image it can be quite confusing. Is it the dog color? Is it something else? So definitely consider adding, for example, call to action in form of click here, shop now, browse pet beds or pet colors, but pet beds is you're selling pet beds. And here we go, images of great looking pet products, which is fantastic, and you're selling nice story like come and hide in my cave, meet the circle cushions, simple way of living, quality and finish are the core of our design quality. So this is very original. I like that. I like the images, I like the designs. So you say what the product what the fabric is, the felt, featured products, fantastic, cat basket, dog basket, skull, clothing, that's great. And you've got shipping information here as well. Flat rate shipping Australia wide, so we know you are based in Australia. $30 flat rate international shipping, Australian owned and operated. Very good, fantastic, straight away to the point, which is great. Let's go analyze the links. So first of all, our vision. And we're going to analyze the layout and the content. I'm not sure if this image is the best for your homepage. Why not include the image of your product? It would definitely create, carry on the pet supplier branding much better than this. Have always been inspired by nature and by the passion, dedication of people working to ensure the nature and wildlife can thrive. That creates explanation why this image is here, but still it doesn't have the this kind of selling, how do you call it, the power to convert visitor into shoppers. So although it does make sense once you read the content, but it doesn't have the conversion potential as you would like to see from the online business. Okay, so you see that you say that the products are designed in-house, limited collections, fantastic, great. You have got strong branding. What I would recommend is adding a premium looking, very good quality looking image here. Make this page a little bit longer, about 500 words. This is the best from SEO perspective. Add hashtags, which are those little headers, optimized headers between the paragraphs, and say limited collection, pet beds, which will send Google signals what are you saying much better than the key phrases within content. Also bold some of the phrases. For example, you can bold this one, quality and minimal design, so it jumps up at the customer. And also add internal links. This is all part of the SEO optimization project. Our craftspeople, which is your team, which is fantastic because you create the you create the trust and you show how your products are created, are designed. Okay, that looks very good. Creates this kind of premium branding that you want to convey. I love that. Eco-friendly materials. Now we find that your materials are eco-friendly because this is quite a strong selling proposition. I do recommend putting information about it on your homepage within the featured image on the top, anywhere on a website, because this is can be quite important for many of your customers and can give you an advantage over other competitors. That looks great. Eco-friendly materials. So these are the H tags. They look fantastic. I love that. Just to use eco-friendly materials in our beds and toys wherever we can. We use stuff in. This is capital we in the middle of the sentence, so it would be great to use the normal letter because it doesn't come after the period, the full period. These chemicals, fantastic. We help keep waste out of the landfill, so we can bold that and do the same work as mentioned on the other page. Link to other pages within a website, add internal links. This image looks great. I hope your images also have alt tags. If not, make sure to add alternative tags to each image. It's all part of the SEO project as well. We're going to check social media later about Sasha and me. Okay, so this is our story. This is about Sasha and me. Make sure to focus less on, maybe focus more on the benefits for the customer. Okay, contact us, media press, blog, stockists, social media wholesale. These links sorts of, they're not on the same, they do not have the same purpose. So some of them are about us, so I would move those first two, or even our commitment, Sasha's fan page underneath our story, or maybe change our story to about Sasha and me. And contact us, you can change this to info or policies. Blog is important, so I'm going to check that. I will definitely move media and press underneath our story, the same as our commitment, such as fan page. Is this Facebook page? There's one page. I'm going to check it. Social media wholesale, so definitely useful links, stockists, blog, and contact us can stay here. And also delivery and returns, fantastic, you've got it here, terms and conditions. Online shopping, okay, it needs a little bit more structure, the links here, so one panel can have information about the brand, information about the policies like delivery and returns, contact us, blog, and so on. And maybe the third one just devotes to links to other parts of the website, like other collections. Once the customer gets to the footer, they can click on the link and go back to the shopping instead of scrolling back up to the top. Although you've got sticky top navigation, which also makes a difference, which is great. Okay, we've seen that for cut beds. So I'm going to open here and I'm going to see the other content. So this is blog, how to play with your dog, very useful. It sells the benefit, fantastic. It's great. Your posts are long, so that's very good. SEO. I can see that you've got links between the content, so great. Also add the H tags, the headers, to break up the text, make it more readable. Great. Make sure to post regularly if you can. The last post is from October, and at the moment it's December, so it would be great to post at least once every 2 weeks, once every month. If your website is fresh, Google values it more and always ranks fresh websites better in search results. So this is blog, Sasha's fan page. Okay. This is a little bit confusing because Sasha's fan page suggests that it's linked to your fan page, like Facebook page, but you've got subscription page here, which again you've got subscription box here, but the call to action here doesn't really tell people what to do, because win session Nibet, join contest. Is it the contest or is it the newsletter? Because it looks like a newsletter subscription, and then you don't give much detail about what kind of contest it is. Okay, Sasha's fan page, I would definitely either rename it to subscribe to a newsletter, or remove it and simply leave this one. If you want to get more subscribers, I would add a pop-up window, pop-up box on the page, or maybe the sticky tab on the side of the website so people know to subscribe. But the Sasha's fan page doesn't really suggest that customers are going to find a subscription form. So it's important to stay consistent with your messages. Delivery and returns page, fantastic. All orders for goods are accepted when you receive confirmation email to this effect. Okay, it sounds like a generic content. Okay, consider adding delivery rates at the top, so once people click on this page, they know right away how much are they expected to pay. So for example, you can say Australia standard delivery, let's say, I don't know, $10, delivery time 2 business days, and then expedited shipping, how much, what's delivery time, so people know right away how much to pay without occurring any surprises at the checkout, which can also affect the cart abandonment rate. Also add returns and exchanges. Consider adding, for example, 30-day returns, so people know right away what kind of policy you've got, and then if they want to read on, they can definitely spend 10 or 15 minutes to do that. If they don't want to read on, they can just scan, know the details right away, and then they can move on to make a purchase, which will definitely improve your conversion. So this is it. Let us check the products. We are on a cut bets page, so we're going to check on this one here. Okay, it loads a little bit longer than other pages. I'm not sure why. Maybe you do have quite large size images for the product, so make sure to check if the images are optimized. They do seem to have standard sizes. They're not very big. I love the image that you sort of include the picture with the cut, so people have an idea of the dimensions of the ratio between the bed and the cut. Made by a group of women in Nepal. This concept based on respect and dignity. Great. You mentioned that your products are made in Nepal. It would be great to include this information on the home page and within the eco-friendly page that you had the eco-friendly materials, because it's also very unique selling proposition. You've got related products, which is fantastic. Your product titles are very short, which means that you might have problems ranking in Google. Google prefers as much detail as possible to direct the relevant traffic to your website. So the Sonio bet doesn't necessarily mean that it is for the cut. So make sure to optimize each product separately to deliver most relevant traffic from the website. Great. The products look very good, and I love that you put this kind of stone image next to the stone wall. It sort of gives the customer idea how it's going to look if they've got a similar wall, and it looks fantastic. So it's one of the benefits. We've got travel blankets and the mats as well, which are very appealing to people who travel with dogs. They look great. Also, yes, that's the same comment when it comes to product titles. Make sure to optimize them for SEO. Sasha design. Let's have a look. Okay, social media design links directly to your Instagram, and if you see what happens is that because you put the link in the top navigation, your website completely disappears from the browser window. So this is the risk of linking to external pages in without opening them in a new tab. So because this is Instagram design, I would definitely include it with the social media here, as you already have it. Consider removing it from the top navigation because it drives the customers away from your website, and you really don't want to do that. Gift card. Okay, that's fantastic. Straight away, people know what to do. I've got an impression the product page, add to cart is blue color. How is it on the other product pages? Let's have a look. Is it blue as well? I believe so, but let's just quickly have a look. I love your products. They look very appealing. Yeah, you've got blue add to cart as well. Okay. Consider changing the color of blue because it doesn't really it's not an action color. You want your customers to take action, so the color for add to cart, the best to use is orange, yellow or red. Lookbook and videos. People really appreciate this kind of content, lookbook and videos. They can browse the images obviously, and the videos more appeal than content, so this was fantastic, really good. Another thing, you could link relevant image to the product, which could also improve your conversion, but I love the idea of the product and the accessories for dogs for winter. Such a great idea, fantastic. Okay, they look great. Now I'm going to analyze your SEO. So I'm going back to the home page, copy the domain name, the web address, and paste it here in SEO web page analyzer. Click enter, and we're going to get analysis of your SEO score, and also tips on what to improve. So your SEO score is 49 out of 100, which could be improved. The dog type needs to be added. This is the dog type that guarantees the consistent display across all browsers. Page weight, yeah, you would need to compress your website size I've got the impression it could be the images and the videos. Just make sure they are compressed. Meta title and meta description are the values that are visible in Google search results. So organic pet beds and designer dog accessories in Australia. Fantastic, that looks great, especially it's not compromised. Because you've got much stronger selling propositions with your products already, I would definitely add information about eco-friendly products and that they are handmade in Nepal, because it will help you stand out among other competitors fighting for the same search phrases in the Google search pages. So it will help you get traffic from people who are actually looking for eco-friendly products and are looking for something different. Headings, so hashtags, these are the hashtags that I mentioned within content. It's a good idea to use them in the right order, so H1, H2, H3 and H4. And the keyword analysis of the content, the keywords that appear the most are our dog circles, so it would be great to improve on that, but you've got a dog here, so that's not bad, but it would be great to have like a mix of dog beds or dog accessories and so on. External links, internal links. There we go. Most of the images have got alt tags, which is great. And I'm going to analyze your social media profiles as well. So I'm going to open them first in new tab and then check if all of them actually open, because at the moment I'm just clicking on the right button on my laptop, and I'm going to check Google now if you have all of them open new tabs. Wait, it's good. Google Plus, Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest and Instagram. So that's your Instagram page that you have linked from the top navigation. I love that you've got logo here with your image. It creates trust, which is great. Your content looks fantastic. That looks great. You use original images. You've got plenty of engagement. You've got 13,000 followers. So this is fantastic. Your Instagram, you obviously focus on Instagram, which is great. 450 likes. Okay, you haven't got many comments compared to likes. I'm not sure why. Have you disabled some of the comments? No, you've got comments, just not many of them. Okay, make sure to create maybe stronger engagement, to make people comment as well, and maybe have stronger strategy to make people comment, share your post, because it also builds the awareness of your brand. Your Pinterest, also plenty of followers, great content, looks fantastic. Your Facebook, and the images look really good. Okay, the content looks great. Consider having more varied. I think this post appears a few times. Varied content. The best ratio to have is have 60% created content, which is promotional content, and 40% curated content, which is shared from other sources. Let's say you are sharing article from other website that can appeal to your target audience. For example, you share article how to take care of your dog's fur, how to talk to your dog, how to train your dog, and so on. It will it will sort of make your page more engaging, more interesting for your followers as well. Because if you only promote your products, you can lose the attention after a while, so people don't interact with your posts. So these are similar content as well. Great, you've got likes, you've got really good images, although each image didn't really build your branding because each image looks a little bit different. You've got sometimes logo in the top right corner, sometimes logo in a bottom corner, and sometimes no logo. So make sure to stay consistent with your branding, with your images, to build this awareness, and after a while people know that each post comes from your brand, and it will also build trust. Google Plus. Okay, you have Google Plus active, which is great, which is fantastic. It's really good for SEO. So I hope you found this this review useful. I recommend applying these changes to create more engagement with your visitors, to improve your conversion rate, and to get better Google presence. If you have any questions or would like assistance with applying these changes, please contact me. And this review was brought to you by Rock Paper Copy. It's our address is www.rockpapercopy.com. Thank you very much. Bye bye.